he is declining at such a slow pace that people are actually sitting around going, is he getting better? Which is impossible, but he's making us imagine that. How could he be having a bad year?
It does raise an eyebrow that he gets better as everyone gets worse. I'll leave it at that.
What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV, aka Darth Apocalypse. So let's get to this. LeBron fans make some of the most head-scratching, bizarre arguments for why their fake king is the GOAT. And sometimes you just gotta listen to it. Chuckle to yourself and just keep it moving, man. Because it makes no sense. They're all over the place, honestly. They're all over the place when you listen to them make their arguments. So this guy, I don't really know his name. I don't care to know his name. I'm just going to call him, I see him, but I don't believe him, Ladikla. That's his name. I see him, but I don't believe him, Ladikla. So he's come up with a not so original argument that LeBron's sheer number of final appearances makes him greater than Michael Jordan. Getting to the big dance is actually greater than actually winning the championship. But anyway, here's his weird fumbling, stumbling, mumbling argument about LeBron being better because of the 10 final appearances.
What's more impressive, Michael Jordan's 6-0 finals record or LeBron James going to 10 finals appearances?
It's 10 finals appearances.
Whoa.
And it's not close. It's not even close. We're going to ignore how difficult the era was and that this basketball is completely different than 90s basketball. We're going to totally ignore that. LeBron James, statistically in his career, is more likely to make an NBA finals than Steph Curry is to make a three-point shot.
That's crazy.
Do you understand how wild that is? There's 30 organizations in the NBA currently. 27 of them have not made an NBA finals as much as LeBron James has. He's made more NBA finals than every team that's ever existed other than 3. If you were born the first year LeBron James made the NBA finals in 2007, the last time he made the NBA finals, you'd be a freshman in high school. He's the only player in modern day history to make 8 straight NBA finals. 8 straight. No breaks. No quitting in between to go play baseball. 8 straight NBA finals. 8 straight years of dominance. There are teams that scratch and claw to make an NBA finals. And when we get there, we celebrate the streets. Can you imagine some of those teams go to the NBA finals 8 straight times? Just try to fathom this NBA, not even that long ago. Somebody making the finals 8 straight times. I'll end it off with this. Larry Bird has played in the NBA playoffs 11 times. LeBron James has played in the NBA finals 10 times.
That's nuts.
So when you ask me what's more impressive, 10 years of dominance, 10 years of terror on the NBA, 10 years of a reign is way more impressive than 6 NBA championships.
Let me ask you guys a question. If it's so much harder to go to 10 NBA finals like LeBron did, or win 6 championships like Michael Jordan did, right? Why haven't LeBron won 6 championships? Let alone go 6-0 in the NBA finals in a decade. You know, the same decade that they say Jordan quit and played baseball. Which is ridiculous for me to hear. Like, people quit when they're failing at something. Jordan was winning on an unprecedented scale How do you quit? No, it was so easy for him that it was no longer a challenge, so he went to challenge himself by playing a sport that his father wanted him to play. That's the real spiel there. Also, if getting to the big dance is so impressive, Miami, since LeBron left them, went to 2 NBA finals. Jalen Brunson just won the NBA championship. Which feat is for the New York Knicks, the first time in 53 years? Which one is more celebrated? Did he get into the finals? Or Miami going to 2 championships? Another thing I want to bring up. Jerry West went to 9 NBA finals, just one shy of LeBron. And by the way, Jerry West did that in 14 years, 14 seasons, not 23 going on 24. Why don't Jerry West get any credit for that? Elgin Baylor went to 8 NBA finals in 14 years. That's a better ratio. That's 8 out of 14 years. Hell, that's better than most players' field goal percentage, that ratio. Did anybody celebrate that? No, because they didn't win. Also, did you notice that he said LeBron's 8 straight finals is a modern day record? Why do you say modern day? Oh, I know why. Because you don't want to give props to Bill Russell for actually winning every fucking time he went to those finals. So y'all just erase history. These are the fucking goalpost moving shenanigans that LeBron James fans do. Bill Russell went to 8 straight finals from 1959 to 1966, well, 1958-59 season to the 65-66 season, and they won every single time, right? Now, for everybody to say, well, Bill Russell had all the help on his team, well, so did LeBron James, and there's something that gets lost here. Let me see, the top 75 players right now, the top 75 players in NBA history, Michael Jordan played with 4 of them: Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman, Robert Parrish, and George Gervin. And Parrish really didn't even play. Matter of fact, Parrish, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't even on the 98 playoff roster. He was 43 years old, and he was done as a basketball player. Gervin, when he played with Mike, was early in his career, and he was on the downside of his career, right? So that's it for Mike. LeBron has played with Russell Westbrook, Carmelo Anthony, Ray Allen, Anthony Davis, Shaquille O'Neal, Dwayne Wade, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to Mike's 4. And as we all know, it really should be Kyrie Irving on this list, but they took him off. They took him off because of, number one, it makes LeBron looks better with fewer top 75 or all-star players playing with him, and also as punishment for the whole COVID thing. You know what I'm saying? That was all punishment for Kyrie Irving. But we know he really played with what should be 7 top 75 all-time players. And when it comes to guys who made all-star appearances, Mike's played with 11 players who made at least one NBA all-star appearance in their careers, while LeBron's played with nearly 40. And when you combine all of those appearances for seasons, as far as different seasons playing with those guys, it comes up to 75 players on the roster in LeBron James's career that made at least one all-star team, to Mike's like 25. It's not even close. It's not even fucking close. Not to mention the fact that when LeBron was going to all those NBA finals, It was the weakest Eastern Conference in 60 years, since the 1950s. You know, when George Michael was winning all those dynasty championships with the Minneapolis Lakers. And last but not least, in those 8 years when LeBron James was stacking the deck in Miami and then Cleveland, with absolutely really no opposition in the Eastern Conference, he only had 1 year where he faced in the playoffs an all-NBA player, and that was Derrick Rose, 2011. That goes to show you the level of talent he was playing up against. Not only was he not playing with anybody, playing against anybody in the Eastern Conference, he was stacking the deck and taking all the talent and putting it on the Cleveland Cavaliers. So the little talent they had in the East, he stacked it on his team. Because if you notice, when he went to the Western Conference, what happened to all these final appearances? What happened to all the dominance? It disappeared. It disappeared. But, you know, what do we know, right? Hell out of here with these stupid ass arguments, man. It's these arguments are so lame, man. And it's all just longevity arguments. That's all it is. Why don't you guys talk about the fact that he's the all-time leader in missed shots, the all-time leader in turnovers? You claim he's a pass-first guy, but he's not the number one leader in assists, but he is the all-time leader in turnovers. He's the only player in NBA history to attempt 30,000 shots in his career, but he's passed first. It's crazy. That's all I got to say about that.